Hello, everyone, and welcome to the introductory clip on our brand new program called the School of Young Wisdom, which is essentially a series of courses for young people aged between 15 to 17 to find their light, their paths, and enhance their interpersonal and intrapersonal skills. Today, we are with our valued team, the director of the program, Arzu, and our three course conveners, Mikkel, Shirley, and Serap, who will be introducing the first month-long module of the title of the program titled Find Your Light. First, I would like to welcome our director, Arzu, to make an introductory statement on the School of Young Wisdom and its aims and its aspirations.
Dear Aisha, thank you for giving me the chance to talk. We are incredibly excited and proud that a dream has come true. So why School of Young Wisdom? First of all, I should start by sharing my faith in my young friends. My young friends don't want any wars, any fights, any competitions. They want love, they want peace. They dream of a beautiful world, and I know that they're not just dreamers, they are doers. So I have always been in favor of empowering our youth. However, unfortunately, as you know, in today's world, especially after the pandemic broke out, we all see our young people are all facing challenges in their educational and social lives. They're having challenges within their families and friendships, and they're not receiving the adequate support, and many of them feel alone and helpless. Yes, we are consultants. We have market and academic experience, and yes, we have carried out many consultancy projects and have organized hundreds of personal and professional development trainings maybe. But above all this, do you know, I mean, what the most important thing is, we were young ones, and most of my team members here also are either a mom or a dad. So we are well aware of a lot of things about our young friends. Therefore, I knew there should be something that I can do, we can all do, we should all do, to make our children, our young friends, feel they are not alone, to make them feel that they are valuable, and to make them feel that we actually need them and their power to make this world a better place. So yeah, this is how I started. And when I shared my view with my colleagues, I actually got my answer right away from their glowing eyes. I said, look, I really want to create a real impact. And when I asked, are you in this? They each said, of course I am, without a single hesitation. So I am really lucky. And here we are, we have prepared the first module called Find Your Light, and how, we are now ready, and we are making our announcement. It was a dream, and now we are here. We are starting our true story. So thank you, guys. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Shirley. Thank you, Mika, for believing in me. Thank you for trusting me. Thank you for your passion. Thank you for your passion, and love for this program. So yeah, thank you, Aisha. I am really thrilled now. So yeah. So back to you.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Arzu. As a young adult myself, I can truly recall the adverse impact of COVID on my sense of self, particularly during when I had to complete my secondary school studies during lockdown. And at this time, I felt a complete loss of direction and just a general confusion about my purpose in life. So I feel like it's such a great initiative for people around this age group. And of course, following your heartfelt introduction, now I would like to move on to our wonderful course conveners. I would like to invite Mikkel to briefly talk about his course titled Fear is Your Best Friend.
Sure. Hello, Isaac. Thank you very much for the invitation. Very glad to be here. And thank you, Arz, as well, for giving me the possibility to bring my knowledge and expertise in this course. So yes, my my course program is called Fear is Your Best Friend. And the title is provocative because I really want with this course to show what is really fear, where does it come from, how it shapes our own view around reality, and how we most of the time misunderstand the real message that fear wants to give to us. The course will last 4 weeks, and there will be 5 main topics that we're going to talk about during these 5 weeks. We're going to start by understanding how fear is actually a mask and a compass. This will be the foundation from where then we're going to create all the other lessons that will come in the following weeks. We're going to then go to understanding what is the unknown and how we can approach that in a less fearful way, understanding how it is important to dwell into that and how to thrive in there. And they're going to talk about rejection and how to build more resilience around rejection and all the fears that obviously are just beyond it. We're going to talk about failure. We're going to understand what does the fear of failure do to us and what it can do for us in order to improve our chances of success. And on the last day, we're going to have a little recap, understanding all that happened, trying to see how our view around fear changed and how to better use the tools that we learned from the program for embracing a better and brighter future.
Thank you very much for your introduction, Mikel. I did have a question for you on your course. How can a young person who is about to begin their higher education journey use fear as their friend, as a compass, rather than their enemy?
Great question. The long answer will be obviously on lesson number 1, but just to give you a little bit of a sneak peek of how to do that, is important to understand what fear really is and what it's trying to communicate. And to make it really simple to understand, fear is there only to indicate where are our feelings at the moment. On the other side of fear, most of the time, there is enthusiasm. There's fear and enthusiasm. When the indicator is in the middle, meaning you are afraid of something, but at the same time you're enthusiastic, this is the compass that is telling you you're going towards the right direction. When the indicator is just fear and no at all enthusiasm, probably there's just danger in there, so you better run away. When the indicator is just on the enthusiasm and there is no fear at all, maybe the thing that you're chasing is not that important to you. So fear is just to make you feel how much attention you need to bring to the topic, to the task at hand, seeing how much enthusiasm there is behind that, understand how important that is for you at the moment, and therefore get you to stay a little bit more focused, a little bit more present, a little bit more careful perhaps, while going through the journey of the achievement of, again, the task that you had at hand.
Thank you very much, Mikel, for your nice representation of that, fear as a compass. And now I would like to invite Serap, who would be leading the course on effective communication skills. Serap, could you please give us a brief introduction on your course?
Yes, sure. First, I'd like to tell you, years ago, I began my career as a trainer for communication courses. Later, I expanded my communication career by working as a professional speaker and trainer. I delivered numerous workshops and seminars, and I loved it. I loved it when I saw the light bulbs go on in my students' heads, when they finally understood how they could connect with other people. You see, they learned the power of communication. They learned how to speak so others would listen. And they learned how to listen so others would speak. And if you learn and do the same things, you will be amazed how effective you will be in life. Well, unfortunately, we don't get much formal education in communication skills. Schools teach writing, reading, but somehow effective communication is not taught. We often learn communication skills from our parents and from our experiences. And sometimes we only realize we have a problem after we have significantly damaged a relationship. I believe without communication, none of the living systems on Earth could exist. So this effective communication skills course will teach you how to become a more efficient and effective communicator. You will learn effective communication strategies, essential skills like active listening, exploring the importance of body language, and the nonverbal communications coming from others. Also, you will learn about your own personality type, as well as other personality types, and how to engage others in an entirely new way that provides a path to better communication and improved self-confidence.
Thank you very much, Sarah, for your answer. And following on from your introduction, my question for you is, specifically for young people, why is communication so important in day-to-day life, and how can they improve their skills, maybe in one way?
Students with strong communication skills, first of all, can express their ideas clearly, making it easier for them to participate in class discussions, ask questions, and seek help whenever needed. They can also present their thoughts assertively and leading to better grades on presentations, papers, and exams. So, this training is a process to start. They will leave the course armed with strategies that they can use to boost their communication skills.
Thank you very much, Sarah. I'm sure they will be leaving this course as the most effective communicators. And next we have Shirley, who will be leading the course titled Love and Compassion, Your Superpower. Shirley, could you please briefly introduce the content of your course?
Sure. Yes, first of all, it's really exciting to be part of this, because just like Serap, just like you, Ayşe, and Arzu and Mikhail, all of us started off with our own intuitionistic way of finding ourselves and finding the light and our superpowers within. And this is why we're here, right? And life, of course, for everyone is a different journey. And each and every one of us are trying to find our true potential and manifest it. So the third topic of this module is why it is the superpower of ourselves, that is love and compassion, because after all, that is the most ultimate energy or power that we can ever possess. Fear is driving us. Communication is moderating us. Love is to make us excel. So and from very early years, I found that superpower within me. So my motivation here is to share with everyone, and it's not hidden. It's not something in a bottle of genie bottle. It is known, and we're here to share. I'm here to share. So the program, very briefly, it's 4-week program, and we start by asking. You start asking yourself, what do you want? And it's a process of finding what you want. And in the second week, we're going to talk about when is enough, or how much is it enough, or maybe even are you enough? So everything is linked at the end of the two subjects courses. Everything is linked to really being successful in communicating and achieving your goals. The third is who has the control. Over here, who sets the standards of success? What's your expectations, or what are the expectations of others of you? And how will you, where you will stop or where you will go on? So it's about boundaries that we're talking about. And last, in the last week, another powerful question is, how deep is your love? Going deep and deep and deep into your well of love, because it's a well, you know, deep under, and it's filled, really filled, and it's our job together to find out how rich it is. So this is what it's about, the 4-week program.
Thank you very much for your amazing introduction, Shirley. While listening to you talk, a question did pop into my mind. You do mention boundaries. So what is the importance of setting boundaries for young people to be able to take control of their lives?
Yes, when we speak about boundaries, adolescents at this age associate boundaries by putting limits to their elder ones. When we speak about boundaries, we don't speak only the boundaries against others. First, we shape and build, construct, structure our own boundaries within ourselves. That's why the program starts with, what do you want? What do you want from yourself? What does the society want from you? But what is it that you want? And how these two can meet. So it all develops to the second and the third and the fourth is to first structure, build your own boundaries. Within your own castle, create the person, the loving, self-loving, self-compassionate person. This is what our youngsters need today. That's why boundaries are crucially important. And once we are able to clearly set those boundaries within ourselves, we don't need fighting, as Arzu said. We don't need fights. Once our boundaries within ourselves are stable and set, there's a clear, healthy, and loving communication with everyone. So that's why boundaries are very important.
Thank you very much, Shirley. And now we have reached the end of our introductory presentation. We have talked about all of our courses so far. And now, before we say goodbye, I would like to invite Arzu to say some concluding words. You're on mute, sorry.
Oh, excuse me, pardon me, apologize. thank you for your beautiful introductions to all of you. Shirley, Serap, Mikael, I mean, they were amazing. I'm really even more excited now. Yeah, to conclude, yeah, I just want to say again, we all want happy and courageous teenagers who are confident enough to take action every step of the way. This is what we want to do. So yeah, I just want to send my love to my friends, to my young friends, and looking forward to meeting you all soon, very soon. We're starting in September. Yeah, thank you, Aisha.
Yeah, I would like to thank everyone very much for watching. And we hope to see you all involved in our program, which will be accepting registrations from 14th August onwards. So yeah, we are all very excited to see you there, and bye-bye.
Yeah, thank you. Bye. See you.
Bye bye.